Openness to experience. Openness reflects the extent to which a person is interested in novelty, creative ideas, and diverse experiences. People with high scores tend to be imaginative, curious, and appreciate the arts, while low scorers indicate a preference for routine and conventionality. This trait is associated with creativity, tolerance for ambiguity, and acceptance of change. For example, artists or writers typically have high openness, while administrative workers may be lower. However, too much openness can cause difficulties in strict structures. Conscientiousness. Conscientiousness describes a person's level of discipline, organization, and responsibility. Individuals with high scores tend to be conscientious, punctual, and goal-oriented, while low scores indicate a more spontaneous or less organized nature. This trait is often associated with academic and career success. Example: an organized project manager versus a flexible bohemian artist. However, excessive conscientiousness can lead to perfectionism or rigidity in the face of change. Extroversion. Extroversion measures a person's tendency to be sociable and seek stimulation from the outside environment. Extroverts are energetic, talkative, and enjoy being around people, while introverts are more reserved and reflective. This trait affects how people get their energy from interaction versus solitude. For example, an outgoing salesperson versus a self-focused programmer. Excessive extroversion may be perceived as dominant, while extreme introversion can make teamwork difficult. Agreeableness. Agreeableness reflects a person's level of warmth, empathy, and cooperativeness. Individuals with high scores tend to be altruistic, trusting of others, and avoid conflict, while low scorers indicate a more skeptical or competitive nature. This trait is important in interpersonal relationships. Example: a compassionate nurse versus a strict lawyer. High agreeableness can make someone easy to take advantage of, while low scorers may be perceived as rigid or uncooperative. Neuroticism. Neuroticism measures a person's tendency to experience negative emotions such as anxiety, anger, or vulnerability. High scores indicate being easily stressed and moody, while low scores indicate calm and emotional stability. This trait influences how people respond to stress. For example, people with high neuroticism may overthink, while those with low neuroticism may remain calm in a crisis. High levels of neuroticism are associated with a risk of mental disorders, but moderate levels can make a person more alert.